What's up, Pokemon fans? Trevor from JollyMonz here, and today I'm coming at you guys with another deck profile. This is the deck that I want to show you guys. I'm going to play 3 games with it. Hopefully you enjoy. Now this is not my deck. I'm actually copying a deck from Seattle. I think he got top 4? 4th place? Something like, he got top 8 for sure, I know that. But my friend Michael that we recently interviewed, his friend Israel Sosa did this Waterbox deck, and he said he had an easy time with Garb. So that's really why I want to try this out right now. Because if you guys don't know, Seattle, out of 32 of the top 32, 21 of those were Garbodor. So that's pretty crazy. So I want to really test this deck and know its limits and see where it's at. He did really good. I like the version of the deck. So let's just get into it. Of course, our main focus is going to be the Lapras. We are playing 3 of. Very good, strong card. All 3 attacks are amazing. For 1 water, you can collect. You can draw 3 cards. Blizzard Burn is 3 waters. Is 160, which is a lot of damage. And you can get 3 energies very easily, but you cannot attack next turn, but we have ways around that. And then Ice Beam GX just for 2 colorless, well, pretty much 3 water because that's all we play. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. That is a strong attack, and it does 100. Be able to stop them for a turn, not attacking, can win you a game, hands down. Like, it's amazing attack. So we are playing 3 Lapras. Our other attackers, though, are Glaceon. Glaceon is probably the best way to beat Garb right now. They don't really have many ways around it besides like Lysandering around. And the other attacker, which is amazing, is Articuno. Now this card I love. And I told my friend Shane to play it, and he is really loving it right now. And what it does, it has an ancient trait where if you knock out a Pokemon, you get an extra prize. So that can come in clutch. You can definitely win games. It feels so good to win a game off Articuno. But his first attack's really good. For 1 water, your opponent's Pokemon is now asleep. So you can stall if you really have to. The next attack, Tri-Edge, is 3 water because we're playing all water. Flip 3 coins. This attack does 40 more damage for each head, so that can do some damage, plus the 20. So you can do some really neat plays with this. I really like Articuno. So up next is our support. We have 2 Manaphy. This is how you get around with the Lapras attack, Blizzard Burn. You can free retreat into another Lapras that's set up, and that Lapras can attack and then just keep retreating. And then our other support is 1 Sudowoodo. Now, this card is really cool. This is a new card out of Guardians Rising. If you don't know what it does, it limits your opponent's bench size down to 4. Really awesome card. I think it's seeing a lot of play. Like, it's a one-of in a lot of decks right now, and I can totally agree with it. Up next, more support. Now this is a little bit different from Sosa's list. He is playing 2 Lele, 1 Shaman, but right now I only have 1 Lele, so I'm doing 2 Shaman and 1 Lele. But if you guys like had the opportunity to do 2 Lele and 1 Shaman, I totally would. But right now I'm rocking with 2 Shaman, 1 Lele. I'm gonna see if my buds from JollyMonz, if they have an extra Lele laying around, I'm gonna put in for the Shaman. So you don't really need the Shaman all too much, like 2 of them, because Lapras can collect. You're gonna be turboing a lot with the items that I'll show you guys. So I agree with 1 Shaman and 2 Leles. Grabbing any supporter you need, especially if a one-of supporter, is amazing. So, and the attack could be really good. So that's it for the Pokemon. Up next, we are going to do the supporters. We are playing 4 Sycamore. Very good supporters. Shouldn't really have to explain it. Just get more cards. Up next, we are playing 2N. I like this card a lot. Late game, it can destroy your opponent unless they're playing a Ringaroo. Up next, we have 2 Lysander. Very good disruption card. I believe every deck should play 2. Then we have our one-ofs, which is Kukui, Hex Maniac, and Olympia. These are very strong cards. If you, for some reason, don't have a Manaphy out, you can Olympia, plus healing is always good. Hex is amazing right now, stops so many abilities. And Kukui is just for the extra 20 if we need it. Which we might. You never know. So that's it for this supporters. That's why I think 2 Lele is amazing, because we can grab any of these one-ofs. We can grab a Lysander. We only play 2 ends. If we really need to end, we can grab that. So our items, we have 4 Verseeker. Shouldn't have to explain this. It's a staple in every deck, always 4. Up next is a pretty other common staple would be 4 Ultra Ball. This is how you're going to search through your deck, get what you need. If we need to get a Manaphy, if we really need the Sudowoodo, whatever. So, very good card. So up next is our Turbo cards. We are playing 4 Max Elixir. If you don't know what this does, you look at the top 6 cards, and if you find a basic energy, you can attach it to one of your basic Pokemon on the bench. I think it's, yeah, basic Pokemon. Up next is, I know, I hate doing this, but I don't have a 4th Aqua Patch, which I'm surprised by. I thought I had a playset. Maybe I'll let someone borrow one, I'm not sure. But I can easily get one. But 4 Aqua Patch, this card is really awesome. Again, it's a new card. You can attach a Water Energy card from your discard pile to one of your bench Water Pokemon. So this is how we're going to set up more Laprases, while we mainly set up the one on the active. And it's just, you're going to get 2 attackers ready. So it's very easy. And I was talking to my friend Michael, who we interviewed, and his friend basically, like, to beat Garb, he went all out every turn. He didn't care about the item count. So I'm thinking he just mainly went with Glaceon and just Max Elixired it, Manaphy retreated, put the Glaceon up, probably by like turn 2 or 3, and just Glaceon them to death. That's what I'm thinking. I'm not really sure. That's what he told me. That his friend just, he went all out. So I'm liking this approach. Up next is 3 Choice Band. Hit harder against GX's, EX's. 30 damage is a lot. Can definitely be a knockout or not if you have it equipped. Field Blower up next. 2 of. Very good card. I think most decks should try to play 2 if they can. Knocking out items is just incredible right now. It's too good. Up next we have 2 Energy Switch. So this moves a basic energy to one of your Pokemon to another one. So we can basically buff up our bench with the Max Elixirs Aqua Patches, and then energy switch to our active. So can really come in handy. Up next we have our 3 Stadiums, or Rough Seas. Very good card in water, of course. You heal 30 every turn. Like, that's amazing. So we're not really worried about healing too much, so we're only playing 3. We don't really need 4. I don't think there's room anyway, because there's nothing I would take out, to be honest. And then we have 12 Water Energy. So very good energy count. I feel like 12 is like the most any deck really plays. Just, we're trying to make it as consistent as possible. This is like a turbo deck. We're just going to try to get water out fast. And I know it's kind of crazy that, like, I feel like turbo decks are dying because of Garbodor. But like, in my mind, I mean, I haven't tested it yet. And what from Michael told me about Sosa is just go all out with the Glaceon probably and just hope for the best. Because if you play the waiting game with Garb, they're going to get you. Because even if you don't play items, most players are playing Bumblebee, Team Rocket's Handiwork. they're going to get your items whether you like it or not. So, and you have to play items. It's Pokemon. That's how you accelerate. Yeah, like if you didn't play any items, you'd be super slow and it would just be gross. So that's the deck, guys. Hopefully you guys look forward to seeing it in action. Like I said, it's not my deck. I want to play with it. It's the exact same list. See if there's any changes I would make, if there's like any preferences. But right now it's looking pretty solid. I'm excited. I'm going to play test it tomorrow with the JollyMonz crew. And I'm going to start playing it online for you guys. So I'm really excited. I hope you guys are too. But don't forget to hit that like button. Let me know down below if you guys like the deck, if you played it, if you want to play it, what you would switch out. If you like the list, let me know. But I hope you guys have an awesome day. But remember, stay jolly. Peace.